Hello, everyone. Back in 2019, I spent a week in New Orleans, and when I was there, I ended up going to a parade. As a result of going to the parade, I returned home with 88 strands of Mardi Gras beads. So, I decided to take some of the Mardi Gras beads that look similar to each other, and I cut them open and I attached them together, like so. Make some sort of garland. And you know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to knit with it. So we're going to see how this goes. Now, when I was going to New Orleans, I went in October. So I wasn't expecting to see a parade. Ooh. But while I was there, I visited quite a few Mardi Gras museums. And I was like, it would be nice to see a parade. I guess I came at the wrong time of year. And then a local told me about a parade that was happening. It turns out I was there for the right weekend for a Crew of Booze Halloween parade. I'm glad I got to see a parade there because I was afraid if I went during actual Mardi Gras season, I would have been overwhelmed. And that was just like the perfect amount of stimulation for me, the October parade. All right. Got 5 on here. I am kind of worried about the beads catching on each other. We're probably going to do this relatively loose. Like that. 6. 7. They do make a lovely sound though. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 9. 10. All right. Oh. I hope this is not too tangled for me to do anything with. I chose like about a third of these to make this strand. Because I wanted it to be kind of a cohesive pattern. I didn't want to deal with... Like, there were a couple ones I didn't want to cut up because they looked unlike any Mardi Gras beads that I had seen elsewhere. Now, you may be wondering what I did to end up with 88 strands of Mardi Gras beads. As it turns out, New Orleans is a place where you go to follow your instincts. And thanks to 6 years of working with the Boy Scouts, my instinct was when to see trash on the floor to pick it up off the ground. And, well, as you can imagine, as the parade floats are going through and the people from the parades are tossing stuff up, not everything makes it to a human hand. Not everything gets caught. And so there were lots of strands of Mardi Gras beads on the ground. And I was like, ooh. Like, I didn't even question it. It's like, let's pick this up. I also came back with over 53 plastic cups with the Crew of Boo logo on them. Because I thought, oh, this would be a great gift for my coworkers. I did give several away to my coworkers, but I only gave away like a good couple dozen. I didn't necessarily give. Oh, that is not wanting to expand. Oh, now it did. Okay. I was about to drop that, but we'll see. All right. Ooh. I'm not sure if that worked. There you go. We knit the first row there. Yeah. Despite the legends, like, oh, you flash your boobs to get Mardi Gras beads. I obtained none of them by boob flashing. As it turns out, if you walk around with a bunch of like Mardi Gras beads on your neck, the locals who've been to parades and they constantly get all these Mardi Gras beads, they will give you the Mardi Gras beads for free. You don't have to do anything for them. It's like, here, you want them? Go for it. And then what did I do after I had all those Mardi Gras beads around my neck, like the 88, I went to Arnaud's, that like super like expensive restaurant. And I didn't eat there. I went up to the museum that was for free above it, where you could see like all the classic Mardi Gras things. So here I am around like real rich and opulence, and I'm walking around with 88 strands of the most garish Mardi Gras beads you have ever seen in your life. And I was wearing one of them around my head. Turns out when you get 88 of them together, they're super heavy. And also when you're like walking alone at night, because I went to New Orleans alone. I didn't bring anyone with me. The beads are like clinking against each other as you're walking. And it sounds like I've got a cowbell around my neck. That's what it felt like. And it's actually an amazing deterrent for people to leave you alone. If you're concerned about being alone by yourself in a strange city. There you go. That's 2 rows. And you can actually barely tell. Like, I can only see the knit stitches because I know what I'm looking for. But if you didn't know that this was knit, it'd be very difficult to tell that this was knit. We'll try a couple more rows because why not? It is like turning out rather nice. It's like really loose chainmail. I am glad I'm doing it very loose because I connected these with hot glue. And there are things that hot glue holds well together. And Mardi Gras beads are not one of them. Ooh, these Mardi Gras beads got tangled. Yeah. There we go. When I came back with the beads, I, of course, had to find things to do with them. So for Christmas that year, we were up at my sister's, and I asked her, like, hey, for the Christmas tree, do you want sacrilegious or do you want gay? And she went with gay. So we just had a Christmas tree decked out with the Mardi Gras beads. And then we had an angel on top waving the gay flag. It was amazing. Like, this is actually like perfect Christmas tree decoration. There you go. So that's row number 3. We'll just do a 4th row just for the heck of it. Why not? Oh, if you thought knitting needles clinked in general, I mean, with these beads on it, ooh. It's starting to get really tangled. I mean, this is the rest of it. I was expecting to make like a full-on garment when I originally did this, but that's not how this channel's ended up going. There you go. Oh, look at that huge loop on the bottom. I wasn't expecting the loop to be that huge. Wow. I guess if I pull it out, it kind of evens it up. Compared to other things that I've knit with, this has real potential to like really be something. It's fragile as all get out, but I mean, that's the back. And you got like these like hot glue like tidbits. It's like artificial and natural at the same time, you know? Because obviously like these beads are so garish and like artificial, but the way that they're arranged here almost makes it look like hanging ivy, you know? I'm kind of pleased with how this turned out. Anyway, that was today's entertainment. Have a nice day.